guys, welcome back to Let's Wrestle Up Some Grub. Today we're going to be making a pepperoni pizza pasta. Let's get started. So the first step is I'm going to preheat my oven to 375 degrees. And then I'm going to fill the pot with water. So now I'm going to start filling my pot with water and bring that to a boil. So now I'm going to start cutting up my onion, and I'm going to also be cutting up a pepper. So I'm first going to cut off my ends, and then I'm going to peel off the outer skins. And I'm just going to dice it up, so I'm going to first cut it in half. So now I'm going to start by cutting up my pepper, and I'm also just going to dice that. So I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm also going to cut it into quarters. And I'm going to just clean out the outside of the pepper. So I just want to make sure that all of the seeds are out of my pepper, and then I'm going to just dice it up. So as you can see, I'm first cutting it into strips, and then I'm going to cut it into small bits. So now I'm going to take and I'm going to place all my onions and peppers into my bowl here. Okay, so the water has come to a boil, so I'm going to add in my pasta. And I'm going to cook that for 8 minutes.
Wow!
And I want to make sure I'm stirring it occasionally. So next I'm going to measure out a tablespoon of oil and add it into my skillet. And then I'm just going to heat that up on a medium heat. So now I'm going to take and add my onions and peppers into my skillet. And then I'm going to also be measuring out my spices. So I'm going to measure out a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to measure out half a teaspoon of pepper and 1.5 teaspoons of oregano. I'm just gonna stir that together. I'm just gonna let my vegetables cook first. So the timer has gone off for the pasta, so I'm just gonna stir it, and then I'm just going to go over and drain it real quick. So I'm just shaking out all the excess water in it right now. Okay, so the peppers and onions are now fully cooked, so I'm going to just transfer my pans. I'm going to put my pasta pan in and just pour everything in here to mix it all together. So I'm going to add in my cooked pasta into my pan. So now I'm going to add in a jar of Prego pasta sauce. I'm going to just add in the entire thing. So now I'm going to add in pepperoni. I'm going to add in one full package and then a little bit more of a second one. I want to save a few pepperonis for the top of the meal. And I'm going to mix that together. So now I'm going to add in 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. And I'm going to stir that in. So now I'm going to take and pour this into my pot here. Okay, so now I'm going to take the rest of my mozzarella cheese and spread it on top of my pizza pasta. Just want to evenly spread that out so it gets a nice and cheesy pasta. Alright. And then I'm going to take the rest of my pepperonis and spread those out amongst the top of it. Alright, so now that I got that, I'm going to throw my pizza into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. So now I'm just going to pull out my pizza and just check how it's browning up. And I'm going to put it in for the next 2 minutes to let it brown a little bit more, but it's looking good so far. Alright. Alright, so that looks good. I could throw it in for a couple more minutes so it's a little more brown, but it looks good and tasty. Alright guys, so we just finished the pepperoni pizza pasta. Alright guys, so we just finished Alright guys, so we just finished the pepperoni pizza pasta. It looks good.
What's up? Hope you like that. Holly's messing up. I'll probably show you some footage you probably already saw. So I'm here now. She couldn't get that done. But hope you like that pepperoni pasta. Let me know how you liked it. I would add more cheese. She didn't want to. She wanted to follow the recipe. But that's okay. Hope you liked it. Let me know in your comments. This is Russell from Grub. See you next time.